What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View here on a fine, what is it, Monday evening? Yeah, Monday night, Monday evening? I don't know what day it is anymore. That don't really matter anyway. Anyway, we're here, POV for reactions. Welcome, my name is Jake. You know the crew. We got Jill, Brian, and Molly here for Marc Andreyko versus Brendan Meyer, the first of the second round matchups that we have for the next couple weeks here. And it's a big one. We got the Rockstars versus the Quirky Mercs. One faction has been up on the high recently. One faction really needs the points. And so it'll definitely be interesting to see how this shakes out. But let's find out how the crew is doing. Jill, how's your Monday? Back at work?
I'm tired. I'm tired. It's a Monday. Usual Mondays. I have a case of the Mondays. Is basically today.
I think we all do.
I have a case of the Monday. But studying Tangled throughout the day has been interesting. So yeah, that's been interesting.
If anybody has Tangled questions for Jill, start quizzing her. She's doing a Tangled trivia later tonight, so she needs those questions.
Garfield confirmed? For what? For what?
Who knows what they talk about? I don't know.
Like Molly, Andrew Garfield? Like the cat? Like which Garfield are we talking about?
My Monday was pretty good. I actually spent a lot of today driving because I went to go see one of my friends who cuts my hair. And
nice.
I got a haircut, but she didn't cut like my actual hair. She just shaved my undercut. So I got a nice bald spot back here. It feels really good.
Molly's nemesis is here.
What?
Oh.
Why?
All right, Brian, what about you? How was your Monday? Back to work, man. First day of the week.
Yeah, I'm already looking on my calendar when my week off next is, and it's not till Thanksgiving, so damn it. But yeah, just another day, ready to see a fun match.
There you go. There he is.
At all costs? No.
Didn't you just recently pick someone that was on his team? Well, you always pick Perry.
Yeah, Bibiani.
That was the last time. Yeah. Perry with the last two.
Yeah.
Well, let's just get right into it. Let's get right to the predictions here. Molly, go right back to you. Are you picking the Rockstars? Or are you picking the Quirky Mercs?
Oh, I'm going the Mercs all the way. Like from now and on forever.
Got even called out.
but yeah, I actually do have Meyer for this one.
Brian?
I'm going with the kid as well. I think it's going to be close, but I think the kid's going to pull some hyperactive answer out and win.
Heavy breathing is going to happen.
I was just going to say some hyperventilating at the same time. Yeah. Jill, what about you?
I agree with everyone here. I'm going with the kid as well. Not just because Koi is here. I would have rooted for the kid anyway, but the feud is over.
For now. She's making to be on your team next year.
Yes, we want it to happen.
I'm going with the kid as well. I picked the Quirky Mercs at the beginning of the year. I feel like their time is now. I really like Brendan as a player too, and kind of what he's been doing recently. And I feel like the hyperventilating might get in the head of Marc Andreyko and Roxy Strider. So we'll see what happens.
I just feel like if the kid is frantic and moving around and doing all this stuff, I feel like it's just gonna mentally screw with Andreyko. And
I think it mentally screws with anybody.
I was gonna say that would mentally screw anybody. Like if I heard heavy breathing in my ear, I'd be like, "Oh God!"
I can't believe Christian and Mark don't say anything. I guess they just let it play out, but
they've muted him before.
Yeah,
they have muted. You're right. Like, yeah, good call.
You can't tell someone not to breathe. Like,
thank you. And it's not just because you're here. I promise. It is not just because you're here.
Before I forget, happy early birthday, other September friend, because his birthday is tomorrow.
Oh,
there you go. Happy early birthday, Koi. There you go.
So,
all right. Let's just get to it. Let's watch Marc Andreyko and Brendan Meyer. I'll go ahead and throw this up. Brian, you got the controls for the rest of the show. It is all yours, sir.
It's always nice when I'm the one in charge.
Yeah, he's been fired up this season also. So I'm curious to see it. But we also have a
Too
great
loud,
story
quiet.
on how we got here.
I got an echo.
And Ben Bateman, you've inspired me to play singles.
How about now?
I'm getting that belt. Oh, wow.
still an echo. You don't have your AirPods in, do you?
Yeah, because they're dead.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I can turn it down on my end.
The caliber
There.
of players we have in this.
Is that better?
There you go.
Yeah,
Can you hear us though?
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, no, I can hear it, but is it echoey?
Not as much. No.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Is the realm of 90
Aw.
movies. And here, you know what, kid, I love you to death, but I gotta mute you for that.
Yeah, you can. Yes,
First crap,
boy.
boy.
We're back to the Oliver Queen.
Alonzo played
training.
incredible. It was a really, really tough match. And even though I needed some luck to get through round one, I feel ready to take on another incredible opponent. And that's what I'm taking on.
It's the kid's match to lose. I think he's
For
probably-
sure. It's your match to lose, Draco. There's no way. He's a kid. He gets so shook. Honey, you're mad green. How are you expecting to win a
You
trivia
mad
match
green.
against Marc Andreyko, a veteran of this game, one of the greatest of all time? Why don't you go mouth breathe somewhere else? Because
Oh.
it's A, really annoying, and B, you're about to lose. How are you going to train the kid? That's what you do.
I'm trying to think if it was Andreyko who had his parents at one of the live events that we were at. I think it was him and his parents, but they were so
in the
sweet.
second round of the team's tournament last year, the Odd Couple. And that was another very, very close match. I'm expecting nothing different. I'm more prepared than I've ever been to go on a little run in singles here, and I'm hoping that
Does
it continues.
Brendan have a
I couldn't
porch?
be more excited to play
must
him
be
because
nice.
he is somebody I love
Must be nice to have a
mess
porch.
with. That kid,
California
he's
doesn't have
in his
many
head,
porches.
He can't.
We don't have
He
porches
just
here.
can't.
Yeah, sucks. I wish I had a porch too.
Mannequin doesn't matter. It's his win. Go Marks.
Oh, Mark.
I could not imagine shooting a promo while running. I would be dying.
I would be breathing like Brendan Meyer.
I can't imagine running.
No, what's also very interesting about that when you see it
I
is
just
that
can't imagine running,
both
period.
the
running.
managers,
Just running in
as much as
general.
we're talking about
does not
Andrew
sound
and
like
the
a
kid
good
as we
strategy.
should be, the managers are also making a run here. You've seen so far what Jeff Snyder is doing.
Christian
in
shirt
the
is
tournament.
very
That
green
couple
today.
Barely
Mark
lost
is
to
really
Who's the Boss at the
trying
beginning of
to
the season
make
with
it on
Amy,
Peaky
who's well set
Blinders.
the,
I was going to
Really
say, Mark is
in
very
order to do
newsies.
it.
He's very
And
newsy.
we've-
Vibes.
So Roxy and the Rockstars are making a big run right now, but so are the Mercs. Bibiani, now the kid, Gary Nemiroff. After
All right,
that
let's see
big
who we got
match
in here.
against,
We got Fedor's in
Kalinowski. So
here.
this is a battle
Devil's
of
Help's in
managers as
here.
much as
Canada
it is of
Rocks,
competitors.
Star Drew,
Yeah, the
Rachel.
Mercs recently seem to have
Hey,
that golden touch that you get on Super Golden Crit.
Actually, one
But
thing we
Roxy
can mention
Strife,
before
like
they
Andrew,
bring on the
both have those
managers,
tough Boston roots, and,
thank you to
look, there's a
everyone
lot
who
of
has
great
already signed up for our
bank robs in
Patreon.
Charlestown.
Yes.
We're gonna
Yay.
get out with some points
Thank you
today.
to everyone who has already signed up for our Patreon. It's
Thank
definitely been
All right,
an
everybody,
overwhelming
let's get
time
on
this morning
to
after we
the
announced it yesterday.
Managers
Thank you
of
so
the
much.
factions.
If you
Here
are
is
interested, the link is in the
Coach
description.
Andrew
So you guys are more than welcome
and
to check that out.
Roxy Stryer. There she is. Roxy, you are making a
new
run. Now, I
spot
know
for
that
Roxy.
you like more than anything is to laugh
Ooh,
at people
look at that
when they
sweet
say that
outside.
you're not as good as you say you are.
Yeah, I
and
think
you
it's
are
her
certainly
backyard.
proving, at least to me, that you are that
I
good.
wish I had a
because
backyard.
you're
Videos out
starting to
there.
make a run here.
We don't have
But
any
you go up
furniture in
against
our
the Mercs,
backyard. I
they're
wish we
doing the
did.
same thing. You don't really. If you talk about Shannon, I know what you're going to say. If you talk about Dagnino or Kaiser, I know what you're going to say. What
There we
is
go.
the word on Coach Andrew minus the big match with Smith?
Get it?
Yeah, I laugh at the danger, Christian, so I'm not really phased by
Isn't it like dangerously hot to be running outside right now in California?
Yeah, it was.
It's actually been a little cooler this week.
But now you're just breathing in ash, so you're
Yeah,
probably.
that's true.
I can
Yeah.
never.
So it was hot, and now you'll just get like lung cancer. So
I have
I
to
mean,
say, of the two
What
of
is
us,
this
I'm
running?
clearly the masshole
What
who's
is
here to
running?
stay, and that's just
Explain
way
the
it is.
concept.
Sorry, Coy. I like
I just
it the other
assumed he
way.
was being chased
Not-
by
not-
Roxy.
Hi, Roxy.
Yeah, Coy, that Roxy Stryer, excuse me,
That Roxy Stryer.
Stryer really does love throwing some verbal.
Oh, is
jab
that
at
why
you. You
he's
seem to take
wearing
everything
that?
with a smile
'Cause
on
there's
your
two
face, with a song in your
Bostonians?
heart. And as I mentioned before,
Bostonians.
he's
That makes sense.
Twice to run recently with
That
a quirky
makes
Merc. So
sense.
how do you keep that momentum going against such a formidable opponent and faction?
Thank you.
I agree.
Billy
It was a
got
second
my
half.
joke. Thank you, Billy.
I didn't even hear it.
I did.
That's when we show. That's when we.
You guys are
actually
talking about
activate,
running, and I said
we've
yogging
shown
with a
that
soft
this
J.
season.
Oh.
I never counted Roxy out.
Yog.
Anchorman, come on.
Had a great run, but all great runs
It's
have
been
to
forever
end.
since
Even
I've seen
Brady
that.
Oh,
was
that's where. Okay, I was
So
like, where is
I
that from?
see
Anchorman.
the
Okay.
end of a run
Milk
today.
was a bad
I do
choice.
that I'm not counting him out, but I have a lot of faith in the kid.
Wait,
Oh, Coy got it too. There you go.
Full season.
Is that
It
right?
Wise
pains me
decision.
to go against a fellow fellow Bostonian, but at the end of the
I
day,
haven't watched
it has to
man.
happen. Even Ben Affleck and Matt Damon
Oh,
don't do
it's so
everything
brilliant.
together.
I
So
love
I'm sorry,
Anchorman.
Roxy. Today it ends.
All right, well, listen, these two are ready to go. They're ready to scrap, and you got both Andreyko and the kid ready to come in here. So
There
I
you
will
go.
say, Roxy, good luck
Jake,
to
what
you.
is it that Max
Boy,
says?
The nicest
Podcast.
thing you ever said to me, Christian.
Oh, it's the
Podcast.
commercial for it's Smallpox. Smallpox.
the waiting room right now.
Fun fact, I used
Hi,
to
Mark. I'm
talk
ready to
with
go.
a
How about
Boston
yourself?
accent when I was
The winner
like a
gets to
very
go to
little
half, the
kid,
loser
and
will-
no one knows why.
Oh, you just had it? Oh, that's fun.
It
I
was
mean,
mostly just car. I would be like, let's go ride in the car.
In the car.
And my parents were like, what the hell?
What is wrong with you?
We're in the deep south.
Sponsored by Purple today.
Purple. I like
Ooh.
mattresses.
I have that mattress. It's comfy.
Representing
Oh.
the quirky
God, I love this music. Oh my
For the
goodness,
record,
so good.
4 wins, 3 defeats, and 2 knockouts. He is the 2019.
I forgot to
Ultimate
add,
Schmoedown
Quirky Mercs, as of right now,
winner,
are the only team with 3 people left
Brendan
in the tournament.
the Kid.
Yeah, Molly.
Yay!
Brandon the Kid Meyer. You are. I talked about it in the beginning of this thing. You're having a nice little run here because even that one loss that you had, you do this. Thing
Brian,
you've
to
done
what you were saying, that's
Schmoedown
great to
careers.
hear.
Even when you have these moments,
Yeah,
whether it's free for all,
everyone else has either 2 or 1, and the Mercs have 3
you do it in
still.
a style where you're just like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
One little turn, and he could easily be standing in the winner's circle. Has working.
It
with
is. I will
Bibiani
say this though.
helped you on that, or you just think you're progressing as a
It
player?
is a bummer because their two-headed monster of Brendan and Bibbs are on the same side of the bracket.
I know.
Oh.
So they won't actually meet in the finals if it happens. They'll meet in the semis, which
and learning from the people that I've played and people that have beaten me.
That's okay, because then Perry gets to play one of them.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly, exactly.
As my teammate and the person I've been with the longest.
Oh, his internet doesn't look great.
Oh no. It's okay. Mine wasn't great yesterday either, Brendan. It's fine. We all have our days.
It makes it.
Oh, there you go, Brian.
Oh, am I wrong? Oh, you're right.
Oh.
You're right.
Take that, Brian.
I am wrong. I am wrong.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you for that correction.
That's the big question.
Good thing I didn't say that yesterday when Paul was on.
I think I'm gonna like.
He would have corrected you.
He would have been like, oh, no, you're wrong.
And the difference for swag is that Lon and Paul are on separate sides of the bracket, with Lon and Liz being on the same side.
Complimentary of your opponent, but then you're able to just turn on that competitive juice. How do you do that?
I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like I do have respect for everybody that I play.
It's like he's talking underwater.
I just really want to win. I'm not trying to beat anybody. You know, it just comes from a desire to win and a desire to keep playing. So that's kind of
Molly, have you ever seen The Guest?
Obviously, I have respect for everybody.
Seen what?
The Guest?
That's something we told them to watch, I think, Brian.
It sounds familiar.
I think we told them to watch it a couple weeks ago.
Before we bring in your opponent here, I want to ask
Wait,
you.
no, I have
about
seen
your
that.
opponent,
Because
Marc
Alex had to
Andreyko,
remind me that I had
a
seen
legend
it.
of the game, playing for a while as a
Brendan's in it.
champion. And when you see
He
a guy
is.
like
He
Andreyko,
plays the little brother.
seems to be more locked in
He's
now.
a little
than
brother.
he's
No,
ever been.
just-
Is that something that
Just
as a
not
competitor,
common sense. I literally even
you
have
get
it
nervous about
in a
or
notebook,
also
and now I
maybe
can't
so,
read.
but it also gives you more of that challenge. What's your overall thoughts on Andreyko as a player?
I mean, I think he's fantastic. I mean, all you have to do to look at Andreyko is just look at some of the people that he's beaten. You know, he's beaten these former singles champions like Ben Bateman, like Ethan
Wasn't
Irwin,
he
and
former?
he's
No,
been to the
Snyder's
wire
never been a
with
singles
Bibiani.
champion. He's only
So
been a
for
teams
me,
champion.
He lost.
frees me up a little bit because
Paul.
I know that
I want to say he lost a title match. Yeah.
Shame and losing.
So he was a singles champion?
No, he was a contender. Like he
Got
was
it.
going
Okay,
for the belt.
okay.
Yeah.
Got it. That's right.
It was either a number one contender match or an actual title
Or a
match.
title match,
For
but
the
he's
belt,
never
yeah.
won.
I did good. It's kind of nice when you play a great player.
Oh,
like
Brendan
that.
has a whole freaking IMDb page. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on, what was it, The Outlander or
So
something?
he was on.
He was an iZombie.
Yeah.
No,
I have so many questions.
he was on The Walking Dead, the spin-off one.
With a record
Fear the Walking Dead?
of 7
Yeah, well,
wins,
it was like
6
yeah,
defeats,
Fear the
and
Walking Dead.
1
Because there's
knockout.
like 7 of them now, so I don't know what it is.
There's like, yeah.
And they're doing even more. I don't know if you guys saw that news or
They're
not.
doing a Norman Reedus spin-off. Like,
I don't understand.
They have run that whole
Thanks,
story.
Fedor.
into the
Hey,
ground.
thank you.
Hey.
Yay! Candy all around.
Blame
oh
Canada.
no, never blame Canada.
Marc Andreyko.
Oh, there you go. Rachel's calling the over/under.
It's the same question I asked.
Counting.
I'll shoot high. I'll say 3.
Was that
I'll take the over. I take the
very
over.
quickly, at the end of the 2018 tournament, you said, after the tournament, you said,
Wait,
I'm done with
hopefully-
singles.
I'm just
No
hoping
more
not to
singles,
mention
but I do want to play in
tic-tac.
teams, and I'm still
Mark
going to be
Mark upgraded his camera. Look at him, all nice
Season.
quality.
You said, you know what? I want to give this another
Molly, I
run.
like how you and
it
Alex,
was-
whenever
it's
you have
back
to show
watching
something off, have
matches.
to cover your
It seems
faces now.
Like
and
there's
just-
a new energy about you.
Oh
when it
yeah,
comes to
if
singles.
we're
Why is-
live streaming on our new camera, it has face detection. So if we want it to focus on something really small, we have to do like.
You're like, no.
this.
I mean, the fact that camera can go from you to a little tiny Lego is pretty amazing.
It's a bomb
And
camera.
then, you know,
Highly
I saw
recommend.
all the smack talk that was happening at the big event last year, the awards, and Peyton being
There you go, Brian.
I need to smack
Way
him
over.
down. That was
What did
the
I
inspiration
spoil?
of this comedy.
Nothing, just
the
the
over/under.
over/under.
The over/under.
How the real people play.
You should just honestly just count how many
Mark, the kid,
stupid
obviously
things
very
I said. That would
complimentary
be.
about your skills and your history in the movie Trivia Schmodown. When you look at Brendan Meyer, what do you see that you might admire? What from his game really stands out as a quality to you?
Well, I admire that he got permission to leave school today to come play.
Jesus.
That's awesome. I like that he has a couple of
Damn.
hairs on his chin now. Yeah, all kidding aside, Brendan's a really great player. He is wise beyond his years. So much echoing what he said. I hope I don't. If I lose, I hope I don't.
He got
lose
his
by too
mask
much
around his
in
neck.
the game, but playing
That's
Brendan
what it looks like.
is like playing bibs, but without a voice box.
Maybe he's at someone else's house for internet connection.
All right, Marc Andreyko, ladies and gentlemen, the Android
Or a better
is
camera.
here. We're gonna remove
Yeah,
our
that's true.
phone. Let's bring back Brennan. Now here is Mark, and they have entered the virtual arena.
Puns.
Nice, Billy. Nice, Billy. It's a pun-filled joke today.
Mhm.
Here we go.
Love it.
Shake, shake, shake.
All right, well, gentlemen, the rules of
All right,
round
rules
one.
for us.
There
If
we
you
go.
have not,
And then use that
If
elbow
anybody
bump.
is currently enrolled
if you have not joined us
He's already got his
before,
hands up.
use your social studies teacher.
question for question, whiteboard for whiteboard in the first round, shout outs in round 2 and 3, and then back to the whiteboard in the overtime round if we get there. Sorry, I'm about to mute my mic if Kylo barks.
There is
No barking, okay. He's been in a
Speak
deep
your
sleep.
mind.
We went-
Speak your mind, Kylo. Speak your
We
mind.
went to the vet today. He got a couple shots. He's
Oh.
exhausted, so he was in a deep sleep. Who knows if he would have barked or not? But yeah, so
you prefer. When we ask you by name, please
I also
show
I
you
appreciate that Mark already had his hands up because F anybody who thought that Mark frickin' Andreyko would ever frickin' cheat in this game. How dare you?
You guys heard a question right. You want to buy yourself some time?
frickin'.
Frickin'.
You also each have one challenge.
People.
You can utilize any points throughout the 3-round.
Oh, it does
contest.
look like Roxy's house.
It might be.
They'll confirm and ratify that said challenge is taking place. Christian, they're
might
nice
be.
fellas, but they're locked in, and I think they're
Actually-
ready
Yeah, I
for
think
your
it
question.
is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Are you ready?
I mean,
Yes, sir.
if you
Brendan,
can,
are you ready?
why
Maybe
not?
that's probably why she's outside.
Yeah.
Get her.
Oh,
makes
that actually makes a lot of sense.
Round number 1.
All right, let's see if
Question
we get
number
the 3
1
points
in the
today.
realm of action adventure. Jamie Foxx plays James Sawyer, the President of the United States, alongside Channing Tatum's John Cale. In what film?
When on earth
my
did
God.
Jamie Foxx
Someone
play the
literally
president?
put this on Twitter
Was it
today.
spelled like I thought it was spelled like the quality. vegetable.
movie.
My daughter took one bite of that vegetable.
This is such a guilty pleasure of mine.
Nope.
God, I can't pull the name of it.
Nope.
White House Down.
White House
Oh.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a gun.
Hey, there's our new king.
I still don't know if I believe that rumor.
King the Conqueror. Brian, it came from Deadline, dude. That's like real.
Came from Deadline.
Whoever posted that
Your second question is
thing
in
today. Thank you.
80s movies.
Got me a
Brendan, that
point.
was a decade.
That was the decade. I appreciate that they say the 19th.
19.
I see you, Mark. I see you.
Your question, gentlemen. You'll find the characters of Billy Ray Valentine, a street beggar and con man, in what 1983 comedy?
I'm gonna write the name of a comedy.
This movie is your favorite. Is it Good Will Hunting? Is it
Good Will Hunting and the Fighter? 5.
Oh,
4.
Sweet Beggar and
No.
Con Man. Oh,
I
know
don't
this.
even have a clue.
I
I
wrote
got nothing.
Groundhog Day.
Yes. And
Trading
Mark.
Places.
Oh,
Trading Places.
2-2.
Nope.
2-2. And now we get
I
to
wrote
our
the
next
name
question.
of a comedy.
Already been doing it. Just a reminder to keep your hands up after you write the questions.
Yeah, or else
And-
you're apparently cheating or something stupid, or you know, whatever.
Promise. Which actress played legendary screen star Marilyn Monroe in the biopic My Week with Marilyn?
Oh shoot, no, I'm thinking of.
You ready?
She did not play Marilyn Monroe.
It seems to me you lived your
Taking a
life.
shot.
I'm still
Me
gonna.
too.
I know it's not.
5,
She played the
4,
other one.
3,
Taking a shot.
2. Hands down, please.
Meryl
And-
Streep.
I said Lindsay
Anna
Lohan.
Nicole Smith.
Scarlett Johansson.
I was thinking,
There you go.
because Lindsay Lohan played that other lady.
And that question is in the
forget her-
category
I
of
forget.
famous actors and actresses. Hey,
Nope.
we have one competing. Here's your question.
Handmade.
Who plays the role of Cotton Weary, who is framed for the murder of Sydney's mother, Maureen, in the Scream franchise?
Um,
Not a lot of Maureens happening anymore, you know?
You don't know that.
Not a whole lot of more. I know, I keep track.
I don't think so. Can't find him at Redskins reruns. 5.
What's his name?
4.
I don't know.
Oh!
This is wrong.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Time.
I said Freddie
Stop.
Prinze Jr.
It's Liev Schreiber. Damn it!
Ah.
Damn it!
Ex-Mr. Naomi Watts. The Schreiber.
I didn't know that.
God.
I've never
know
seen
that either.
Scream.
That's,
I haven't either.
What?
What?
I haven't seen it
Good.
either.
Oh, they're
You're
so good.
I can't wait for the reboot.
Thank you, Billy. I was thinking Elizabeth Taylor.
By an astronaut who voyages across the solar system
Ooh,
about his missing father.
Yeah, I don't think Liev
Didn't we
ran off
just
with
have
anyone
this
named
question?
Maureen.
No.
You know, Liev does the
This
the
isn't
voiceover.
right.
Is that true?
Yeah, he's great
I
at
feel
it.
like I know this, but I'm not sure if this is the correct title.
This is wrong, but it's a space movie. I put Interstellar.
Ad Astra?
Ad Astra.
Dang.
Yeah.
You got it, Molly.
Jill, that's
Yay.
probably the best
It's not
guess though, because they are very similar.
Thank you. I was like, a space movie that's not Star Wars.
Next question, Mark.
Speaking of a great Ed Asner,
Have
your
either of them
next
missed yet, by the way?
No.
comedies.
Sweet. Love
Ha
it.
ha 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 ha.
You got the Ed Asner movie.
I am a horror lady, and I have never seen Scream. I know it's terrible.
I am a
So
horror
good.
Actor starred in the original.
The original Nutty
1963
Professor?
version of The Nutty Professor.
I'm just gonna put a name down.
Such a great.
First name that came to mind.
They really want this whole tournament.
This is not it, because he's not an actor. But I wrote
Three.
it down anyway.
1. Pens down.
Blinking.
Mel,
Orson
Mel
Welles.
Brooks.
Yes, and Mark.
Jerry Lewis. Oh.
Awful human being. Very low.
6-6. All right,
What?
next question.
I met him.
All right, here we go. This is the next question. Horror/thriller. The
Scream.
characters of Kevin Wendell Crumb and David Dunn are brought together in a mental institution in what 2019 film?
Yeah, he had that telethon.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I blinking?
This
Oh,
isn't.
4, 3.
Shut up.
You're on camera, buddy.
This isn't right.
4,
No.
3, 2, 1.
All
Pens
right.
down,
I
please.
said
Last.
Split. I knew. Okay, I was gonna say it's the sequel to Split.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That was in 2019. That was last year?
That was last
Yeah.
year. Yeah.
That was it was in January of last year.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
We're both getting a bonus. So we're going to find out what happens right now.
Oh, goodness.
Here we are with the final question. Is in the world of animated movies.
Oh, my
hand
point for the day.
motion in there. Here it is. For a point, what 2014 Leica film
Maybe not.
follows the story of Eggs, a human boy raised
Oh.
by trash collecting trolls?
I never saw it.
I don't even understand the question.
Human boy raised by a bunch of Gucci's.
Raised by a bunch of Gucci's.
I think this is it.
I've never seen this movie.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm getting the name right.
one for the perfect
box
round.
trolls?
Box trolls.
Oh,
Yes, and Mark.
What is a Leica?
It's
The stop
Leica is
motion.
a company. It's a company that does stop motion.
It's stop motion. They did like
Rhode Island
Kubo and the
Epic
two
is still a
strings
chance to
and
get 9-9 here.
Coraline
up.
and all those.
Coraline.
So, same
Nice.
thing. Write it, reveal it. same way we had
Paranorman.
previous 8. Here it is.
All right.
Anya Taylor-Joy plays the titled character in what
Emma.
2020 period
Oh
piece
shit!
is based on
I'm
a
gonna
famous
write it
famous
down.
novel?
I
Does that mean
forgot.
we all get it?
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, that
You
I
know what
knew
they
that
eat?
one, but Emma.
No.
Sure, it's Emma.
I like it.
I'm not used to both people getting perfect
Emma.
rounds.
3.
It's on the board.
One.
If you see
Dan
it.
Draco.
Emma.
Damn it!
Yes. and
Thanks for
Brendan.
the point, Jake.
Emma.
You're
Look
welcome.
at this. What
welcome.
a match.
Damn
is.
it for missing that animated one.
9-9. We see ourselves a power.
All right,
power
I got
first.
6.
Both players.
How do you have
And
6?
it is
I
You should
got
have
one
tied.
plus the one
It's
that
a-
Jake
I got the
got
bonus.
me.
It's through.
I got 3.
Very well.
And I got the
Plan
Leica
of
question, Brian.
And in the
I'm already
rules of
doing
round
well.
number two
I thought
are
you and I were
It's the wheel
you
round,
were
the wheel of
beating me
fate
by
doom,
1.
and
I have 4.
Ultimately, justice
I have
will
6.
be
I have
administered because each competitor gets a spin at the wheel. Once you settle on a category, you're going to hear
Oh.
4 questions in that particular genre of Schmodown goodness. Each question's worth 2 points. There is no penalty for missing a question. However, stealing, it's available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options.
See, this
one of
is
which
this
is
is
the
I.
correct answer.
Tyler
At that
brings up a
point,
great point here, and I thought this. The actual
goes
title
down
does have a
one.
period
So
at the end of
Christian,
it.
not only do we have a stellar
Emma?
round
It's-
number 1,
It's
Oh.
Emma period. So I would be interested if either of them challenged it. If it would
And
have
that-
happened.
No.
That's challenge territory, but
So
I mean, you
Android-
can maybe challenge it, but like, do you really want to be that guy?
or defer. to
Leo,
your
that
opponent's
cracks me up.
All right,
Star
so you're
Trek.
gonna get 60
Why is that?
seconds here.
Oh, Leo.
Roxy,
hmm.
decide starting now.
First of all, Mark,
I think
I'm
it's-
so proud of you.
I didn't want to
You're
be
doing
that
a
guy
great
with
job,
the
you know,
1,000
killing
years
it.
versus
And don't
over
worry,
1,000 years, but it
I'm
got
gonna
me.
figure out real soon. Don't worry about
It
that.
worked in my favor.
Yeah,
It also
does,
didn't
I know.
have
What do
anything
you
to
think
do with
into
me.
this?
So
How you feeling?
That's also true.
I completely agree. I'm into that. Let's
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
interested if the period would be considered in like the area
Yeah.
where if there's not another movie with that title, with the period, if they would have like
And here
dealt with
is the
it, you know?
wheel you got.
Does that mean if you were to write Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you would have to put the question mark?
100%
Yeah.
is the question. Yeah.
Brooks.
It's the love of your
Because I
life.
think it has the question. Like it actually has the
Action
question mark.
adventure.
Yeah.
Will Smith. Oscars. Remakes and reboots. 80s. Spinner's Choice. And movie.
Ooh, Mel
release.
Brooks.
All right, so let's
Oh, I
jump
like
in.
Mel Brooks.
Feel good karma coming this way, Android. I feel good luck.
Sexy wheel. That's a sexy wheel.
Nope, she doesn't say that and then gets
Oh
a
no.
point.
Okay, I tried.
Oh.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Comedies.
Comedies?
How you feeling?
There's a lot of
Yeah,
comedies
he's
out
gonna
there.
spin again.
I feel it too.
He
Here we
didn't
go.
even think about
All
it.
right.
It
Yeah,
happens, it happens
It's
again,
too
but
broad.
it's
Yeah.
fine in that category, but let's go again. We can do better. Against
Did I
the
see
kid, we're gonna
comic
have to
book?
do better.
And
I
we
don't think
find
so.
ourselves.
Oh. Opponent's choice.
All right.
Dang.
So we're gonna
Movie
draw-
release dates? What's he
No,
gonna
he'll
get?
He'll
No,
probably get.
I think he's okay with movie release dates.
Boy,
He'll probably
you
get
got 60
comedies.
seconds to decide what
Is-
you want to get.
Oh.
Is Andreyko a horror guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is?
Yes.
Ooh, maybe he'll get Oscars.
Oscars is a scary one.
Yeah.
He's very good at
I
like.
think
the broad
Andreyko
knowledge
was in the horror exhibition match last
That
year.
makes sense. That makes sense.
weakness of
Yeah.
Mark's,
Yeah.
which is all the respect to him. So I think
Right.
leaning with something that we know is a very tricky category in general and something you don't suck at. I agree, but also incredible job in the first round. Just in
Wow.
general, like excellent work.
It's something that you don't suck at?
If no matter which way it goes, I feel good about our second round, but I agree with you.
Cool. Well, we're good. All right, let's do release date.
Movie release dates.
Movie release
All right,
dates?
we're gonna move forward.
Cool. I'm not
We're
gonna get a
bring
single
back
thing
Mark
correct.
and
I know. Boo.
Four
Time to guess
questions.
some numbers.
Try. Let's
I could
throw
think of
some
like
numbers out
3
there.
movies in their actual release dates.
Me
Be
too.
In
right.
what year was Best Picture winner? No
2015.
Country for Old Men?
2014.
2013.
2011.
Is it A? 2004?
No.
2008.
We'll go with
I'm
2008.
gonna say
Yeah.
2007.
I'm gonna go 2008.
D, 2008.
That is Incorrect.
Oh.
The kid for
Oh,
Steel Year. And what
It's gotta
year
be
was the Best
07.
Picture winner No Country for Old Men released? Was it A, 2005?
It has to
B,
be 07 because me and Alex were dating and we saw it together.
2008?
That's cute.
2007.
That's correct for 1 point.
Wow.
Is
All right,
Brendan
our
about
next
to show
question.
off and release dates? Oh no.
Oh,
Gareth
boy.
Edwards directed the
2014.
monster film Godzilla.
Good call, Brian.
2015.
No, it's still
2013.
I don't know
I was gonna say
why,
it.
but that
2013.
has always stuck in my head.
2015.
2014.
C, 2014. D,
That movie was
2000.
electric in theaters, by the way.
Sean is obsessed with Godzilla.
People
loves
were losing
Godzilla.
their mind when Godzilla had the atomic
Correct for 1 point.
He got it.
14.
All right. Question number 3. What year saw the release of La La
2017.
Land?
I would say 2018.
Shit.
I'm gonna be so mad if I get this wrong.
Sorry.
Is it A, 2015? B, 2016? C, 2017?
That was
D,
2017, I believe.
2016.
Correct for 1 point.
Oh, you're right.
Really?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Jake got a La La Land.
Weird Science was released.
Weird
in what
Science.
year?
1987.
1991.
It's an Oingo Boingo song. Do I get extra points?
Correct. The
Weird
question
Science.
is, Weird Science was released in what year?
Such a great movie.
1985.
That's correct for 2 more points.
I love that movie so much. I watched it so many
And
times.
now we're going to
If
drop.
he goes
Mark
I've never
perfect-
seen Weird
Bring
Science.
in
It's
Brian,
I just know the song.
The
here to talk
weird science and all those movies are
I think he's up by 3, right?
for
Is that tied?
you.
Yeah.
Mark got
For
2.
you. Like
Oh,
that
got it,
just
got it.
Wait,
So
did you
sorry.
say
Yeah,
Weird
you're-
Science is for me?
So
Yeah, like those
dude,
type of
we
movies.
have to be counting on that round when exactly
License to
what we
Drive,
wanted to do.
Weird
Also,
Science,
this is
all
going
those movies
exactly
are
like we
perfect for
texted
you.
Earlier today, this is exactly what we expected. And
If Meyer
going
gets
into the
perfect, he
sequel,
can
I feel
KO
really
Andreyko.
confident in everything in this wheel. How you feeling?
There's
Oh,
a couple things
you are correct.
We'll see what happens.
Did you guys see
Now
the
that I
trailer
know that
for
I'm
that
not
new
needing to
movie,
go perfect, I have a
Freaky?
little bit of leeway, but let's see what comes.
Yeah.
up.
Yes,
Yes.
like the
I'm
freak
so
or like
going to
horror
see-
Freaky Friday.
It is-
Yeah,
I'm so
Kid.
going to see that. It's literally the hot chick, except
it's the hot chick, except it's like a murderer.
It's a Blumhouse production.
It's Blumhouse,
so
yeah.
You know it's going to be good and funny.
I'm excited for it.
And Julia Roberts.
I think he'll keep it.
Rupert.
Jesus. There's my first mess
let's,
up. Star Drew, yes,
60
I've seen Breakfast Club.
You really impressed me with
But
that
literally
word,
only
but I
like
know
what,
it's a
Jake,
very
like a month
different
ago?
Kind of
What?
category. Your face
Yeah,
just
not that
sounds
long ago.
like
Yeah.
a bitch. What does your gut say?
Well, it
I
doesn't
wanted
really
to.
confirm
I've been
it.
trying
This
to
is one of those
convince
things where
Sean
there's a
for
couple-
years to dress up as Bender for Halloween so I can be Claire.
I kind of feel like maybe I should.
But he's
just,
like, no one would know who we are, and I'm like,
And,
I would know
see
who
what
we are, and
happens.
that's what matters.
One place that I feel amazing about, and everything else is in this Robert zone. So let's just keep it. What do you think?
She's done a lot of movies.
All right,
but
it's only 4, huh? It's only 4 questions in round 2.
Oh yeah, it's only it would only be
I thought
20.
it was 5. I don't know why I always think it's 5.
concerned about, whereas this is a high to mid level slice for us. Yeah.
Let's go with it.
Let's go with it.
They go
Julia
for
Roberts.
specific on stuff.
Hey, he showed off in Nora Ephron last time.
Yeah,
Julia
he'll be
We're
fine.
going
I
to
think.
remove Coy here, and we're going to bring back Marc Andreyko. All right. So Brendan Meyer's going to get 4 questions in the realm of Julia Roberts. Mark, let's do it.
All right, that is correct. This is the category of Julio Ruberts. And your question.
Sure.
For 2 points, Brendan, in what film does Julia Roberts play a maid on Dr. Jekyll's estate?
Ooh.
Mary Riley.
That's 2 points. and it
Jesus.
gives off to a
Sure.
hot start. We'll
Sure.
move on
That's a
to
film
question number
that I've
2
heard of.
4.
Never.
And that is, which of Julia Roberts' films also co-stars Ryan Reynolds, Willem Dafoe, and Emily Watson?
The Bling Ring?
Oh, the engagement? No, the proposal?
No, that's
4, 3,
Just repeat the question. Let me see if I can.
first one.
Oh,
You
what
got
is
2
it?
AT rules left. Your question: which of Julia Roberts' films also co-stars
I don't
Ryan
know.
Reynolds, Willem Dafoe,
Ryan
and
Reynolds, that
Emily
one's-
Watson?
I feel like it's the proposal.
Such a hodgepodge of actors and actresses.
5, 4, 3.
No, multiple choice. Multiple choice.
Smart
All right,
move.
Darn it.
multiple choice. Your options for a point: is it A, Eat, Pray, Love, B. Fireflies
nope.
in the Garden. C.
I'm gonna
Mona
say
Lisa's
C.
Smile,
Mona
or
Lisa's
D,
Smile.
August
That's what I
I'll
was gonna
see.
say.
I'll see A.
I'll say Fireflies.
Fireflies in the Garden.
Wise use of multiple choice. That's
B.
for the kid.
Damn.
Never heard of it.
I don't know that movie.
And ultimate Julia
I knew, yeah,
Roberts.
Bling, that's why I
interested,
guessed Bling Ring, because Emma Watson was in the
And it
list.
is.
That was the only thing I could think of. That wasn't
What
Beauty and the
is the
Beast or
second film
the other
Julia
one.
Roberts
Practical
and Richard
Magic.
Gere starred in together.
Damn.
I don't know. That's a guess.
I know it's not Pretty
I'm gonna
Woman.
be safe and
But
go multiple choice. I think I know, but why mess around?
Are you sure it's
All
not
right,
Pretty
your
Woman?
options for a point.
Oh, the
Is it
second.
A, Pretty Woman. B, I Love Trouble.
Runaway Bride. Runaway Bride. That's the only one I know.
did we all just get that in the exact same time?
Got the shoes and the posters.
Nice.
Get it? Get it.
Nice.
You're right for another
Points all
There's-
around.
There's my
So
point.
Brendan's
There's my
last
quota
question.
for the
He's already
day.
enjoying a 5-point lead, but he could really get into a tough situation for Marc Andreyko in round 3 if he gets this last question.
Well, let's find out right now. Here's the question.
For 2 points, Brendan, in which film has Julia Roberts been directed by Woody Allen?
I have no idea.
I'm just gonna be safe here and go multiple choice.
All right, your
Be
options for a
safe.
point.
You have a big enough lead to go
A,
safe.
Celebrity. B, Small Time Crook.
I'll say Hollywood Ending.
I'll say.
Or D,
I'll say-
Everyone
I'll say
A.
Celebrity.
I'll say
D,
A.
everyone says I love you.
And I'm fond of you as
Yeah.
well.
Molly.
Decides the lead as we go into round 3.
Molly, by the way, you were thinking of Sandra Bullock for the proposal.
Oh, yep. That's what I was thinking.
Round number 3.
They're basically the same.
They are very similar.
I
You are
mean-
correct. They are very similar.
In round number 3, the round that will determine the match. Lest we go.
Jake,
still in
how many
play,
points do you
to
have?
Sudden death over.
I have an even 10.
Help from our competitors. We need 3 numbers from each.
I got 3.
How many do you have, Brian?
7, but I
May
keep
not be
thinking
the same
you've
numbers
only
as
got
your
one
opponent.
up
Now,
on
why
me.
is that?
My
Because
math
each
is
number
just not.
corresponds to a different winner.
We're definitely over the over mark on getting things wrong
First
today.
question. Next one is worth
I'm
3
doing
points.
very well.
Should we make
Where
it
are you
far
at?
as worth 5?
I'm at 5.
Nice.
Yes, you advancing.
If I get more than 3 or 4,
There you go.
Yeah,
consider that a win.
I'm so hungry for dinner.
17 to
You have
11.
no
I'm
idea.
gonna make some ramen. I think I don't really have time to.
What 3 numbers from
I
1
need to get in
20?
one more watch along of Tangled before 9 p.m.
I've had a salad and a single taco. I might make another taco at some point tonight.
I'm making
They're
shrimp
really sexy
fettuccine
numbers.
Alfredo.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ooh.
Of all numbers, we need them.
Those are really good
More
numbers.
attractive, maybe not sexy.
No.
but
Normally, I don't like pasta, but you saying the word Alfredo makes me want pasta.
I almost made Alfredo, but today then I switched it to a
Did you?
spicy sausage.
Did you hear what
Caesar
Brendan
pasta.
said?
Here,
He was
first
like,
with-
they may not be sexy numbers, but they're attractive numbers.
I thought that use of JTE was perfect, and I love
It's
it.
like,
Oh, Chuck, that sounds amazing. Where'd it go?
What?
Let it go, and I think that's
Oh, goodness.
I appreciate the right meow too.
Mhm.
Appreciate it.
going with
I've
multiple
never
choice
had
when you
tilapia
need it,
yet,
Going into
so.
the gut has proven
It's
You are
fine.
just venturing into the world of fish.
I just
Yeah.
touched my toes into the ocean. So
Tilapia is like the blank slate of fish.
Yeah,
You
tilapia
can basically
and
make it
halibut.
taste like anything you want.
Tilapia and halibut are pretty basic.
Just a white fish that you can give
Oh,
any
Just a
flavor.
white fish.
Billy, stop.
Cook it in a bunch of butter and lemon juice, and you're good.
Yep.
Dude, Popeyes
You're
is
using your
the
brain and your gut, and it shows. So keep that up. Keep those momentum up.
I have been
Really-
thinking about that spicy sandwich ever since I had it.
All right, Rob.
I dream about it.
It's because you had to rush eat it. You didn't get to enjoy
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
You should be in this position. That's what it means to play
Absolutely.
against
Yeah,
somebody
there
that
is
you're doing everything you can to fight
Uh,
your food.
Sean,
Take one
Sean, they're
touchdown,
not chicken
fine.
wings. They're wet tenders.
They're wet tenders.
They're wet tenders.
I hate that name. It sounds
Then
so
you are still in it.
gross.
So make sure
Wet
you-
tenders.
They're
Oh,
wet
like
tenders.
boneless wings?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you saw, but someone in some other state, they
Oh,
went to the board and they literally tried to change the name of chicken wings to wet tenders.
if they don't have bones in them, yeah.
Keep your head in the game.
Billy, I
Yeah, fair
agree.
enough,
Their
you know,
blackened ranch
a Brady the
sauce,
Rumble question. That's all I have.
fantastic.
Mm.
All right, well, you're going to
They
get your
bottled
first
it, I'd
question.
buy
Thank you,
it.
Roxy, and thank you to Coy. You're going to remove you. Marc Andreyko, your first category that you chose. You ready to go, sir?
Yeah.
All right. You chose category number 2. That is in the realm of the 1970s. The
1970.
All right. Here is the question at 2 points. What is the name of the crime family?
Oh my
is
central my
to the
God.
Film The Godfather.
Corleone.
No, God.
2 points. All right.
So close.
No.
For the team.
2-pointer. And by
As an Italian,
I
I'm
just
ashamed.
cursed myself, by the way. The next.
I was totally sitting there waiting to see if he can grab it. And I just.
So let's go to the next question. So, in order to
Samir,
get
Wingstop
within
has the
one
best honey mustard
of the
sauce.
Kid, your 3-pointer.
Sean just came in with a burger that he just made.
Number 10.
I don't
and that
know.
is in the realm of
feel like a
comic book
burger.
movies.
There you go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Appreciate it.
Comic book movies. Here it is.
Hands.
In the film Ready to Rumble. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
It's comic book.
Yeah. Which
Ready.
actor played?
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
What's his name?
I don't know.
Vinny Jones.
Yes.
Marc Andreyko now finds himself.
I
within
can
the
only
guy
ever think about that
to hit this.
sketch.
If you hit
Yeah.
I'm
well,
the
I-
giant
the
bitch.
kid got starting to
I can
score.
only ever think of him in Eurotrip as the soccer player.
I've never seen Euro Trip.
You've never seen Euro Trip?
Yeah, that's a watch along movie right there.
That is a watch
Ooh.
along movie.
Chose
That is a
category
fun one.
5.
Daddy doesn't
Category
know that
5.
Fiona and me do it again every
Being in the
Sunday.
realm
It's
of
also the
rom-
greatest Matt Damon cameo of like all time.
Yes.
rom-com. Here it is.
Ooh,
For a 5 point. This could be a TKO, guys.
But he's
In
good with
what-
rom-coms, isn't he?
In which
5 point
2001
though.
rom-com film does Matthew McConaughey play a pediatrician by the name of Steve Edison?
Almost famous.
Ooh,
I don't know.
That's a
I
good
have no
guess.
I'll take a wild. I don't even know if he's in that. Just
The-
take a wild guess.
I don't
the
know.
wedding planner? I don't know.
I don't know either.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
First one. In which
Pediatrician.
2001
I wonder if Brendan knows. He
rom-com
looks like he
film
knows it.
does
Brendan
Matthew
knows-
McConaughey play a pediatrician
Brandon knows too much
by
for
the name
his
of
age.
Steve Edison?
Him and Chance and Paul know too much for their age.
Oh, you know what? Actually, oh,
I swear to God, if you pull it, Jake, I'm
no,
gonna-
it's not. It's I got it wrong. It's not.
Failure to launch.
No, that's too late.
Yeah.
Winner.
Made in Manhattan.
Oh, Made in Manhattan.
Made in Manhattan.
I was
Right.
close with the wedding planner.
Yeah. I forget because I don't know McConaughey before like 2006.
No, it's the
Well,
wedding
that's the answer.
planner, not
Mark
Made in
Andreyko.
Manhattan.
Oh,
Waiting room here as we
Is it? Did I get it right?
Is it?
is it the wedding planner?
Yeah, he said the wedding planner.
Oh, Molly, there you go.
Molly, you got a 5.
Oh, 10 points.
I totally thought it was Made in Manhattan. My
How many
bad.
points did you just get?
Team, this is what we
Now I have 10 points.
Jake, how many points do you have?
Massive
I
4
got 12.
points. It's a
Three.
massive 4 points.
How many
guys
do you have?
needed here in order to
12.
keep up
Oh,
with the
what a
likes of
dick.
swag and the
I
exchange?
promise I'm gonna do better on Tangled trivia later.
Creeping up in this 4 points. How'd you feel about the performance of the kid today?
That's what I Made in Manhattan was Jennifer Lopez.
The kid is such a player.
Which
and I
one
mean that
was-
in any sport.
Which one
In
was
any
he
sport,
in?
there's something
That was with Jennifer Lopez, right?
You're
The
thinking
wedding planner?
Made in Manhattan is
No,
with
Made
Ralph
in
Fiennes.
Manhattan is Ralph Fiennes and Jennifer Lopez.
There's
But
also
who-
how
who
to
was-
lose a guy in 10 days. He was
But who
in.
was in the wedding planner with Matthew McConaughey?
navigating using JCs, how he
I want to say it's Jennifer Lopez.
I think it is.
I want to, yeah. I want to
Maybe.
say it's Jennifer Lopez.
an incredible player. Like Marc
Someone
Andreyko,
put it in the.
it's
Yeah, it's Jennifer Lopez.
Yes,
and
Steve.
Yeah, she did both of those.
Damn
round
it.
is going to go this way ever. This was an edge of your seat.
It's
match,
those
and he-
damn rom coms like that. They're too similar.
I have full confidence.
I love
in us
it.
Going over
Aha.
and this was the way game. That was
Wow,
awesome.
wow.
Thanks, Goy,
The
thanks.
Mercs
I mean, look,
keep
I mean,
all
Tony
three.
Stewart takes things-
Yeah, that's
So
big.
far.
That's big.
If I got opponent's choice, we could be in this exact same spot.
And not to mention, obviously, it's
You know,
it's
it's
one
like,
of their
I
horses,
feel
right?
like
It's
there's been a lot
it's
of
one of their
times
top
where
two guys, and that's
come
a
up
big.
against
That's big, and
a really
he
good
faced
opponent,
another top two guy in Marc
and
Andreyko. I mean,
like that stop, or it felt like I've been really unlucky on the wheel, and so For me,
I feel like I would
like
do pretty well with rom-coms.
Able to have my best stuff. I got a little lucky now. But
That was
I
a
have
tough
my best
5-pointer.
You know what's
for my
even
reason alone.
what's
I'm nervous there,
gonna
man.
be
I
cool?
played to be 6 ahead.
Brendan has to
I'm
play
going
either Adam Collins
all
or
the way back
Lon.
if he hits all three. So
That's gonna
happy
be
that he was
good.
able to run into a 5
I'll
right now.
be happy with
And
either.
he
of
pushed
those.
us to the 5, which is
Oh, big points.
Kid, I want to ask you. Christian and I had talked with your manager.
Belts.
Team, but in the second
They're
half,
up. They're up for the belt, aren't they? Like in 2 weeks.
They're with the recent weeks, last week and this week,
Had it been a different circumstance, had you
and
been
with
the one-
Shazam and the team stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
That's big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They're up for the team's belts in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Shazam and-
October 16th.
Oh, like a
October
month.
16th.
Okay.
Yeah, we have a
Oh
month.
God, with everything going on, like we've been having like a pay-per-view every 2 weeks. So I was.
Yeah.
But then again, that name's tricky. Is it everyone? Is it everybody? I know I've
Jake,
messed that up.
super random, has nothing to do with anything we're here to do. What is a better universe?
Turn it down a little bit, Brian. Turn it down a little bit. I already voted on that.
Oh.
And they weren't talking. I don't think they were talking about. Were they talking about universe?
Whatever.
Adam Collins or Lon.
If I had to watch one for the rest of my life,
Smallville or
Lon Harris going over his,
Arrowverse.
if I are you talking about the entire Arrowverse or a show?
How are you feeling? Do you have a preference on either one of these guys?
I
I don't really have a preference on either one of these guys.
I would put
Smallville because Tom Welling.
I would choose Smallville over all of those shows. As much as I love Arrow, and Arrow is like up there for me, I would choose
Yes.
Smallville over all of them. And I mean,
Billy,
you saw my
that
tweet last
song.
night. Yes, yeah, the opening is just
song.
amazing. But it would be hard for me to put up Smallville versus the entire Arrowverse. That's tough.
We're now in the final 8, right?
I haven't seen anything from the Arrowverse.
It's a lot.
Is it
I would just recommend
Arrow
watching Arrow.
or the entire Arrowverse? Because
I would just recommend watching Arrow.
That's like Flash and like Bat.
Legends of Tomorrow, Black
Lightning,
Lightning,
Black Lightning,
Supergirl, Batwoman. There's a
Supergirl,
lot of it.
Batwoman.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
Anybody?
They brought in Lucifer as a
They brought in
crossover.
Lucifer. Yeah.
There's a lot.
That's true. They did bring in the whole entire DC every.
Which I mean, that was the point of it, though.
True,
but it's just
the
it is a
entire.
lot.
Sean confirmed it's the entire Arrowverse.
It's always felt like a very
Who did?
very
What?
important thing.
Sean
The
just
question,
said
yeah.
it's the entire Arrowverse.
We're talking about Max's poll, right?
No, I know. Yeah.
So I voted Smallville on that poll.
Sean was like, as someone who was there for that entire conversation, it's the entire Arrowverse.
I've literally been
I
sitting here
picked
thinking
Smallville.
about that the whole entire day. Like,
I'm never going to be
Also, Michael Rosenbaum as Lex Luthor.
The best live action Lex
yep,
Luthor. you will ever
100%.
find. Brian, you've never even seen Smallville.
It doesn't matter. The 6 episodes
Doesn't
I've
matter.
seen, the 6 episodes I've seen of Smallville, he's better than any Lex Luthor I've ever seen.
Trust me, man. It gets. I'm in season 3 right now.
He
I
says
think
he's
I've
gonna
only been to, or I think I've only seen the first 2 seasons because I watched it when it was
so
like
good.
first on TV.
Can we talk
So
about the
good.
fact that Jake just said he's in this? I'm only in season 3.
by
He's
a
watched
score
the
of
series
17,
5
16.
times.
All right.
Oh.
You are correct. You are.
How
correct.
many seasons are there?
10.
You guys. All right, now we're gonna bring back.
It went for 10 years.
Oof.
And start with Mark. This is a match, like you said, Mark. there's
Ooh,
really no-
Billy, I don't know, man. That's
excuse me.
that. On my rewatch, I'll get back to you. We'll see. We'll see. There's some
Has
other
James
good
Marsters
seasons
in
there.
it?
round, obviously, and then
Say it
you
again?
said that
J-
you didn't
James
know.
Marsters. He's talking about Spike.
One question. So
Yes, he is in there. Yeah, he plays Brainiac for an entire season, and he's great.
Love him.
Yeah.
If Koi's in here, but I don't think he is. I would love to know what Koi thinks
once again,
between
it's a matter
Arrowverse versus
the wheel is the
Smallville.
great equalizer here.
I have a picture with James Marsters at Dragon Con when I was dressed up as a vampire.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah, you
he's
sent
one of
us
the.
That movie
I think you
research
did.
is just
Or
not
I
my
saw it
thing, and
somewhere.
It never will be because I'm never going to devote the time.
Yes, ASG. It was on NBC before, and they included him on the crossover. And yes, Sam Witwer is in season 8 as Doomsday.
Oh
He plays
yeah.
Doomsday.
Okay,
Yeah.
see now my interest is now starting to get way more peaked.
Utilized it well.
Brian, I'll do a full-on rewatch with you.
You've
I'll
been
watch
saying
episode
this
by
for
episode
like
with
2
you.
years, and then you can't control yourself, and then you end up on season 3.
See, my compliment to Marc Andreyko.
I mean, I can always go back and watch it because I've already seen it.
Okay. Seem to have a fresh, renewed energy.
I've met Sam Whitwer twice now.
The emotional.
I would like to up that number.
And just play the game and enjoy being.
Maybe at a
I
competition.
Some of that to you. So from here going forward, do we still have the best yet to come from Marc the Android Andreyko?
Yeah, Chris Evans tweeted. Did he say something? I needed to.
Oh boy.
I saw his brother's tweet, and that was
saw him.
hilarious.
He tweeted. What did he say?
That didn't happen here today.
He's so precious.
Now that I have your
Notification
attention,
on him.
it says, now that I have your attention, vote November 3rd.
Yay! That's how you leak a nude picture.
He is so freaking precious.
Yes,
So precious.
Chuck, I'm almost there. I am almost there. That episode was great.
Should I, Rachel? Should I rewatch and watch along to Smallville? Just a Smallville watch along podcast?
That's a lot of time to devote.
That's more than Battlestar, Brian. That's a lot.
All right, I gotta ask this because
how many episodes are in a season of Smallville?
24 episodes. There's over 250 episodes.
Oh, I don't know if I have that time.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I'll tell you this much though. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on Blu-ray.
Gotta look elsewhere.
Seasons.
Well, the whole thing's on Hulu, is it not?
Yes.
How he's going to do it, but
maybe maybe Brian and I will do Smallville for Patreon.
How much is that?
Who said I
being
want you to
Snyder,
be
or
involved?
Is he?
Wow.
Who do the Rockstars have left in the tournament?
They have
Jeff Snyder.
Snyder, and that's it.
I'm gonna play the game.
Just Snyder.
Everyone's about this Smallville right now.
Smallville.
Everyone.
Serious, but I'm good either way. I mean, if we break
fight words. Fight words.
And I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Sam Whitwer could hang with the current Star Wars competitors.
Not anymore.
No.
Yeah. He had his moment to shine.
That's a good watch along, Kylie. That's a good watch along.
He would not be able to hang with the competitors of today. Would not.
Well, it will be what it will be. I'm not going to lose sleep or get upset.
Yeah, the Rockstars are in a tough position. They clearly, they need to rely on the Odd Couple for the remainder of the year. Jeff Snyder's the only one going left in the tournament. He's playing Paul Oyama, which is a very tough test. They can be out by round 2, and then they have the Odd Couple going in the team's tournament, which that tournament is stacked, and who knows what's going to happen there.
So the teams that are down to one person is the Den with Tom, Burning Droogs with Jader.
Once we're kicking butt.
Wow, this is amazing. What?
Yeah. No, Kristen's right. So,
wow.
And that's what I was saying, 100%. That's why he couldn't hang with today's competitors.
He won't study.
No, he wouldn't study.
But if we're kicking butt,
he's not going to know the 12th moon of Yout. He's not.
He's a busy guy. I don't blame him.
That's true.
So again, only people that have one person. The Den has Tom. Usual Suspects have Ethan. Rockstars have Jeff, Snyder, and Burning Droogs have Jader.
I got one point.
So there's 4 teams right now. One person and they out.
Mark,
what the hell, Billy? He'll talk with Jake anytime, but not me. All right, cool. I'm the one that brought up the damn subject.
Corruption should be called chance.
Anything that has to do with Smallville, I'm in.
Well, we're gonna find out in a moment because the tournament is not too far away. Thank you to Marc Andreyko. Thank you to Roxy for.
I like Roxy's pants.
Mark, so it
Me
was
too. Those comfy.
Roxy always has great pants. Yeah, Dungeon also has zip.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I skipped over that.
How dare you skip over the Dungeon? How?
Oh no, it's because
they kind of have been a little forgettable this year,
It's because I forgot to cross off Vinny. That's why.
Oh.
All right. Well, Mr. Brendan Meyer walks away with a W for the Quirky Mercs, getting them 4 big points. If anybody in the chat knows exactly where the Quirky Mercs now stand as far as standings, let us know. I'm sure Leo or someone like that will let us know in there here in just a second. But look, we had perfect rounds in game or perfect round in round 1 for both of them. So it was anybody's game, but then that round 2 hit and it completely shifted toward Brendan Meyer. Like everything just went his way, which sometimes it happens. And I know for me, I was happy to see it because I wanted him to win. But I think Mark battled, and he battled as much as he could. And I think he got a really tough 5-pointer. That's a good 5-pointer too, because like I had thought it was Made in Manhattan when I thought about it, and then it was really the wedding planner, and it's kind of that trick question. So a great match to start the week off because we got a heavy week, and Quirky Mercs are starting off strong.
Yep.
This is like the first time we've gone 4 for 4. I think all of us picked the right person.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably.
so.
Yeah, that might. Yeah, maybe.
I would have liked to have seen Andreyko spin something else. Like I wonder how the game would have went if he had spun any, like even if it wasn't his strength, like anything but opponent's choice and stuck with it. But,
well, he did, but he chose to.
Oh yeah, comedies. Yeah,
Could have. Interesting if he had stuck with comedies. What would have happened?
There's the 1 through 4 right
Thank
there.
you.
Oof.
Jeez. Oof.
It's gonna be a crazy race. I mean, Jill, what did you think of Brendan's performance up against someone like Marc Andreyko?
Oh, I love Brendan. And like the thing with Brendan is like he always seems very stressed out, but also like not at the same time.
Yeah.
If that makes any kind of sense. Like he always seems like he's just like riddled with anxiety, but also like I'm competing with a former champion, and that's okay. We're gonna have a good time. Like it's kind of like that weird balance. But I love Brendan. Whenever Brendan wins, I'm happy. I can't be like even if Brendan beats someone that I was rooting for, which I love Andreyko. But I just you can't just not love Brendan Meyer. Like he's just a precious little child, and like
the one time I met him, it always seems like his batteries are like ultra charged, just like always ultra charged. The way
probably
he
called
is.
coffee.
He's a sweetheart.
I don't know, man. Is he old enough for coffee? I mean, who knows?
Is he old? Is there a legal age for coffee?
This poor man is going to be 50, and people are still going to be making these jokes on it.
Molly, what about you, Brendan Meyer?
I mean, I'm always excited to see him play. I'm always impressed with the amount of knowledge that he has, being a kid, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he just knows so many things, and I don't understand it. There's something, I don't know, something in the water that he's drinking.
There you go.
Kristen was a doll, and she brought everybody snacks. We stand Kristen. Kristen's great.
Brian, what about you?
I mean, he did great. It's what we expect almost now from him. Just this crazy.
So true.
Yeah, seriously. Just this crazy amount of knowledge, and yeah, I don't think I was going to say the second you sleep on him, you're going to lose, but I don't think anyone does. So at this point, he's respected by people. Like, I mean, not to mess with him, and he's on a great faction with great teammates and a manager that is killing it right now. I mean, it's like they were waiting for this time. I mean, singles and teams is where the Mercs are going to just come in and steal back those points. I mean, yeah, it's going to be interesting going forward, but I mean, it sucks that Shazam's on the same side of the bracket, because I know it would be wild to see a singles. It'd be the most polite singles final you would or singles championship.
It would be very polite.
Good job. Like that's all you would hear, just the politeness.
Great pull. Good numbers.
Exactly. So yeah, I love Brendan. He's just fun to watch.
Whoever he plays next, that'll be when it's going to be like, oh, do you root for him or against him? I don't know.
Lon or Adam Collins. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that's
going to be interesting. So on the flip side, Marc Andreyko comes up short again. It always seems like we seem to be talking about this. One of the better players in the league, one of the nicest people in the league. and he always seems to come up short. It's unfortunate because his knowledge is there, and he just seemed to run into someone that is at the height of his game right now. And Brendan, he still could be climbing that mountain, but he's at the top where he's proved himself, and he really has this. I mean, he stuck with Julia Roberts and crushed the round like he did Nora Ephron last time, and so it just kind of it's crazy. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Marc Andreyko back in singles in the future. It'll be interesting to see if it's with the Rockstars though, and seeing what happens in the offseason, because this is the last time we'll see him in the singles realm this season. We'll obviously see him back for teams. So I'm interested in seeing how that goes. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, you cannot count the Mercs out of points right now. They've got plenty of opportunities to take that first place. Not to mention they have that belt match that's not even a tournament one. So if they keep going like this, if they make it out of this week and next week with still all of their 3 people, holy crap, that's going to be interesting.
Well, they would have, because who Perry plays?
Perry plays on Friday or Thursday. Sorry,
but who does she play? Who does she
Riley?
play? It's Riley. That's right. So it's the exchange, and then Bibbs plays.
Barbarian.
So okay, so 2 Corky Merc, so 2 matches that are Finsock versus Corky Mercs, which is huge.
So
because the Mercs are about 13 points behind them, 15 points somewhere around there, and if they can steal some points from them, which would be massive, and knock them out of the singles tournament, I mean, it's gonna be crazy 2 weeks. It's gonna be an absolute crazy 2 weeks. This round 2 is stacked. It's absolutely stacked.
Yeah, and not to mention that you have Swag and Corruption going against each other twice on this side of the bracket. So someone's going to be
Shannon and Winston.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, someone's going to be down points on this way, and the Corky Mercs can just pick up on that speed. So
it's going to be fun.
Interesting.
It's going to be fun. As for tomorrow, this is the match that we will be reacting to, and that is Jader Paramo versus Tom. We have the Burning Druids in the Den. The lone Den member left in the tournament, as well as the Burning Druids, excuse me. So one of these factions will officially be out tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
Depending on who wins.
Are we
so
gonna
one of these
see-
factions will be out.
Are we going to see Ken and Grace?
Yes.
Butt
Oh,
heads?
yeah.
Yes.
Please.
That's correct. Yes, for
Please.
sure. Yeah, we'll save our predictions for our reaction tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening. Excuse me, not
tomorrow morning. What?
No, not tomorrow morning. And then so a couple more plugs before we do get out of here. As we mentioned on our Twitter earlier, you can check out Jill tonight on Video Chronic doing a Tangled trivia. I'm sure she's
Rachel, or not Rachel. Why did I say Rachel? Abby's picture is too perfect.
I love everything about this thumbnail.
I was slightly upset that I'm
Robert.
not a tiny head. I'm not a tiny head on Pascal. That would have been like hilarious, but it's okay. I'll just be chilling there in my Star Wars tank. It's fine.
Yeah, go support Jill. Go support all of them over at Video Chronic doing the Tangled trivia. Jill, that's at what 9?
That's
9
at 9 p.m. Pacific time. Correct. So
on
I've got time.
is it Video Drew's channel?
I believe so. I believe it's on Video Drew's channel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just check. I'm sure Jill will tweet it. I'm sure you'll tweet it out.
I'll tweet it. I've already tweeted out a couple times. Also, check out the PJ Campbell Network. Sean is going to make an official announcement on his show that he's working on right now. We've been building it up. Oh my god,
so pumped.
It's honest to God one of the best things I've ever watched in my entire life. It's what just. So if you want to check out that announcement, he'll be announcing it after their watch along on the PJ Campbell Network.
You should make Sean run in and pitch why.
I know, but I can't. I said we can plug it on POV, and they're like, no, we need to officially announce it first. And I'm like, okay, that's fine.
We'll plug it tomorrow.
I'll just tease it, but we'll plug it. We'll for sure.
We can plug it tomorrow. And then finally, make sure you guys are checking us out on Twitter at ShimodaPOV. All of our personal accounts, they are in the bio below, the description below, excuse me, as well as Streamlabs, our merch store, and our Patreon. If you are interested in joining our Patreon, or just want to check out what we are doing on Patreon, hit that link in the description. We're doing a lot of cool things, and we would love to have you guys aboard. So for Brian, Molly, Jill, and myself, this is A Certain Point of View Reactions, and we will see you guys tomorrow.